Y'all, welcome. We are live, direct, and in full effect, y'all. Let me make sure I'm in frame. All right, make sure you guys can see me. Hey, listen, we on our way to 10 million views, man. I'm trying to hit 10 million views on all platforms by the end of the summer, man. Or like by the summer, man. I think we can get there. Make sure you tap in with me on all platforms, man. Make sure you stay tapped in. Hold on, let me check the audios real quick. Let me make sure my snare's here. By the summer, man, I think we can get there. Make sure you tap in with me on all platforms. Okay, I think I'm sounding pretty cool. All right, I might be a little bit too loud, but it's okay. Y'all let me know if you like the levels or not. All right. So listen, we got a few videos that we checking out today. There's a few things I want to do today. I'm not even gonna lie, man. I want to go over some videos, but I got a lot of yip yapping I want to do, man. There's a few things I want to go over. We bouncing back and forth, all right? But we're gonna start with this video first, okay? It looks like we got ourselves a new trend amongst black people, all right? Black people graduating from college, and when I first seen the trend, I liked it, okay? And it seems like more places are doing it. We got another video here, but there's a few things I want to point out with this video versus the last time we did a video on this. All right, the sentiment seems to be a little bit different. Then after that, we watching another video with a man who's getting married, and in the middle of him and his wife exchanging vows, or his fiance about to be wife, as soon as the preacher goes for richer or for poorer, shorty's like, wait, we didn't talk about that. You know what I mean? And everybody started giggling, but there's nothing funny here. All right, there's nothing funny here. So we're gonna watch that. And then the third thing, I don't know, man. I think I got some yip yapping, man. I got some stuff I gotta get off my chest. Your boy trying to, you know what I mean? I might let y'all. Actually, I don't know. We're gonna do a bunch of things, but let's start off with this one first. Too much yip yapping, but make sure you hit that like button. You know what I mean? Let's rock, y'all. Let's see what's going on, man. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of when people was just trying to get waves, but because you wore a do-rag, they considered you to be a thug or a criminal. Not everything black is dangerous, is what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? There's a connection there. You know what I mean? Sometimes, you know, when you're the minority in something, the majority's opinion can seep in the places where it shouldn't really have a home for. Sometimes it's warranted, but other times it's not. We've been throwing out the baby with the bathwater for a while now, and I'm seeing this video, and I do not see especially when you look at the comments, because apparently they got right back together. Wait, let me finish that thought. I do not see not one thing wrong here. But especially when you look into the comments and then you find out that these kids is like dumb. Actually, you know, let's look into these comments and you find out that they brought it right back together. Everything was good. Everything was smooth. Not a problem in sight. You know what I mean? So I mean, I appreciate things like this. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean it's ghetto just because there's a bunch of black people having fun. Doesn't necessarily make it ghetto. Oh, but you know what I really wanted to talk about yeah. Let's look at these comments, because there's something actually I want to point out to y'all real quick. So boom, let's see. You graduate on time. Let them kids make memories with each other, right? That's a positive comment, right? We ghetto because we know how to have fun. Laughing emoji. That's another positive comment, right? Actually, no. Let me finish this. Now watch this same. Now watch some white schools copy y'all and call it revolutionary or something. Anyways, for the most part, the comments on this video seem to be a lot more positive or a lot more mixed than the comments on the other video that I did. In the other one, it was just all of the ladies. You know what I mean? It was ladies, and it was like a wig fight. It was like a wig fighting competition, and they was having just as much fun as these people are having. But for some reason, underneath their videos, and you know, I understand sometimes it's the audience. I don't think it's the same page. Hold on, I don't think it's the same page as this, but it's just kind of like I just see the difference or whatever, and it's just kind of like, yo, like if the girls. Like, you know, it's just funny to me. People just seem to be so much more critical when it's like when the girls are having fun. You know what I mean? When the girls are doing something, but you throw a few dudes in there, and I'm not even trying to think. I see it. I be seeing it. But regardless, though, the point is that something like this, to be honest with you, I think is a great thing. It needs to be a trend. You know what I mean? And it also it lets you really turn up, really lets you celebrate. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you gotta let this out. But to be honest with you, I don't know what kind of dance. This is New Orleans. This look like some. I don't know what's going on over here, man. But they having fun. That's what really matters. You know what I mean? Hold on one second, man. I gotta check the levels again, bro. We gotta make sure we right and tight at all times. Cause last time it was a spook. I don't know what's going on over here, man, but they having fun. That's what really matters. You know what I mean? Hold on one second, man. I gotta I'm making sure we loud and clear, and that's exactly what I sound like right now, right here. All right. So yeah, man, like check this out. After they celebrated, they got right back into their seats. You know what I mean? Ain't no fighting breaking out. Ain't no issues. And it looked like they have the space for this. And more so, this seems like a cultural, like within that, like, I don't know. I think this is Louisiana or something. I'm pretty sure this is Louisiana. And we know that they like to have fun over there. You know what I mean? But yeah, nah, I don't think everything black is bad and ratchet or ghetto or whatever. And this, you almost want to call it that. You know what I mean? Because it's like school. Then it's just, you know what I mean? But nah, that's not what this is. You know what I mean? It's a controlled environment. If they started fighting, you know what I mean? Them girls started bending it over. You know what I mean? Making a jiggle one time. Then boys started, you know what I mean? Whatever. It would have been a problem. But it looked good to me, man. All right, we're going to move on, y'all. No. Hold on. Yeah, we are moving on, but we're moving on. We're in the same category, all right? Because y'all seen that, right? So that's an example of something positive that somebody can do at the graduation to have fun, let off some steam. Let me show you, because you guys seem to be a little bit confused. Let me show you what you're not supposed to do at a graduation, especially being a mother, being someone who's there as a guest, trying to participate in the moment. It's not your job to take away the moment, all right? And this is exactly what this mother did right here, right now. I want you to look at what a bad example of something like this is, all right? Let me make the screen a little bit bigger for y'all so you can see exactly what's going on. Make sure you hit that like button, man. We on our way to 10 million views this summer, man. It's happening. 10 milli, man. Come on, let's rock, man. Hold on a second. Let's check this out. Hopefully this works. By the way, that was her daughter. That was her daughter who just got the diploma, and the one in the back is her daughter. Your mother's getting sturdy on your graduation stage? Come on, bruh. Come on, man. This is what y'all need to save that energy for. Your mama getting sturdy on your graduation stage, bruh. Like she a drill artist, like she about to go. Come on, man. This is crazy. All she needed to do is just fall back and into ganging them. You know what I mean? Look, she's just embarrassed. She ain't crying. I'm sorry. You don't go from this. You don't go from this doing the A-Town African stomp. All right. They need Akon on the remix. All right. Your daughter holding you back over here. What is this? I don't know what's going on. All right. Now, shorty, hold on, man. Can I get a grata boom? Can I get a what? What are the kids saying? Are they still drilling and spinning? All right. Now she running around like she got the Holy Ghost. All right. She see what happened is she didn't expect the camera to be still following her. She like, damn. All right. I'm ready to not be on camera right now. All right. And poor thing, she had to go sit next to her family. Look, little man, like I'm not even with her. You know what I mean? I'm just here for the titty milk. You understand? I'm a growing boy. That's what look Bibbledy patting her on the shoulder like it's gonna be okay. Like you was laughing. Hold on, man. Anyways, let me chill out. Because the comments are doing enough of the cracking jokes. Oh no, I don't like that one. Okay, I don't like that one either. Why doesn't anyone respect our culture? This is it. This is why. You know what I mean? Like here's the difference. Let's talk about it. The difference with this is one person taking away the moment, being selfish. You understand? Your daughter got the diploma. Maybe this is the first diploma you've ever seen in your life. Maybe you thought you was never gonna have it. Regardless, though, there's other people there trying to enjoy the moment. And with the other videos that we watched, the people that the moment was supposed to be for were the people that was enjoying that moment and only them. You understand? They was the one going crazy and dancing, not holding their parent back from busting a hole in the floor. All right. But I don't like these comments. These comments are very crazy, though. Wow, that's embarrassing. I don't care if she's from the long lost tribe in Zimbabwe. Have enough knowledge to make it out, to make it about your daughter. Screaming is one thing. Taking the stage from her is just sad. Exactly. You know what I mean? Like yelling is one thing, but it's like, golly, even that be crazy sometimes. Y'all seen the reactions I've done. So this is what y'all need to get mad at. All right. So boom. All right, man. We're moving away from the graduation times, man. We moving away, man. I'm done with school, bro. I'm done with school. I'm in the workforce now. Actually, hey, good luck to y'all, man. I heard it's tough out there, and they garnishing wages for them student loan bills, man. Hold on a second. It's going down, man. I'm sorry for all of y'all. Hopefully y'all got good prospects, good jobs, things ready to rock and roll, man. All right. So now we're gonna shift gears. All right. We got a tragic situation. Apparently people think there's a joke here. I don't see the punchline. All right. I don't see the punchline. Oh wait, I'm moving the wrong thing. I gotta move it this way. Okay, bam. All right. Oh wait, no. Hold on a second. This video right here is a video that I was telling you about earlier. Okay. This woman is lit, and this is a real video. I can tell this is a real video. They at the altar. And you wouldn't believe, this isn't a joke. Everybody thinks it's a joke, but whatever. You wouldn't believe the joke this future wife, now wife, cracked in the middle of telling her vows. And we got to talk about this because you know what, fellas? This isn't going where you think it is. All right. If you hear, listen, this isn't going where you think it's going. If you know me well enough, you know exactly where I'm going. All right, look at this, y'all. This is crazy, man. Look at this, y'all.
For better.
For worse.
For worse.
For richer.
For richer.
For poor.
For poorer.
Yeah. We hit that snag about 20 times in counseling. Real made it very clear to Jonathan, you cannot be broke. In sickness.
In sickness.
And in health.
And in health.
To love.
To love.
Cherish.
Cherish.
And to obey.
We didn't talk about that one in counseling.
We did talk about that in counseling. Yes, we did. So you want me to repeat that again? You want to just keep going?
I think we can keep going.
All right. For better?
For better.
You know what was even more outrageous than what she said? It's what he didn't say. In fact, it was his laughing, his nonchalantness, and then after that, almost just as bad is the pastor in the background acting like, hey, she made it clear that you cannot be broke. Well, isn't that for better or for worse? Isn't that the for worse part? But here's the thing, fellas, this isn't going where you think it's going. You know what I mean? This isn't going where you think it's going because this idiot brought this woman to the altar. You understand? She is so much out there with the flaws, with the red flags. It's literally like she's not waving it. She's wrapping your head around a red flag. And you took her to the altar. Amen. I got to stop saying y'all deserve it because that's not right. That's a little harsh. But we got better things to worry about, fellas. You understand? There's sometimes like maybe things change. You know what I mean? Infamous. A thug changes, love changes, and best friends become strangers. You understand? That could happen. That's different. You know what I mean? But when you meet them like this and you have the opportunity to save yourself, you know, no. Let's bring it back, dog. Cause this is crazy. Cause we need to break this down step by step. You know what I mean? Because what this man's doing right now is locking him He's ending his life pretty much. Look at this.
Better.
For worse?
For worse.
For richer?
For richer.
For poor?
For poorer.
So they say for better, for worse, she agrees. For richer, for poorer, she closes her mouth and she doesn't agree for that. But the man pretty much asks you the exact same question. There's one that can be met like in any aspect, like for better, for worse. You could be talking about spiritual, mental, anything or whatever. The things that don't really matter. You get it? The things that don't really matter, the spiritual, mental, and the physical. But once we starting to get into the financial, that's what matters. You know what I mean? Red flag. She's literally stuffing a flag down your throat right now. Like you can't breathe right now with this flag down your throat. Look at this. But look at his smile. Look at right there. Grinning. You know what I mean? Hold on. Look at this.
Yeah. We hit that snag about 20 times in counseling. Real made it very clear to Jonathan, you cannot be broke. In sickness. And
how y'all hit that snag and let it rip? You know what I mean? Like if I'm walking down the street and my shirt gets caught on a nail, I'm supposed to work it out and walk away. According to him, they hit a snag and kept it going. Full truck home. My man getting married with a half sleeve on. You understand? Hold on. Look at this.
In health.
And in health.
To love.
To love.
Cherish.
Cherish.
And to obey.
We didn't talk about that one in counseling.
We did talk about that in counseling. Yes, we did. So you want me to repeat that again? You want to just keep going?
I think we can keep going.
All right. For better?
You know what I mean? The only person she could be with is somebody that would laugh along with that in the middle of about to commit their whole life to him. And I don't care how many people laugh. I don't care what y'all think is funny. This is like, you took the time to get married, so this is supposed to be a sacred moment. And behind every joke is a little bit of a truth. You know what I mean? Sickness and health, no problem. You know what I mean? Everything else, okay. As soon as we get to the obey, it's no way. And that's a problem. Jose. Let me see what I did there. Anyways, the disrespect is so damn loud, and that's absolutely true. Please never let love find me like this. Yeah, I'm calling it off right then and there. And you know what's crazy? Here's the thing. Like, you wouldn't have even, the type of person I would have called it off right then and there would have never even found themselves right there. And that's the problem with y'all fellas. You know what I mean? I feel like I don't know what this man's situation is, but his situation is very common. I'm seeing a lot of red flags, but fellas walking into it willy nilly, and then after that turning around and building a community of men that hate women, and it's just like, yo, bro, like you should hate yourself, my nigga. Like you put yourself in here with the woman literally telling you, I don't want to obey, and make sure you stay paid. You know what I mean? Like that's not better for worse. If you trying to trick, get you, and you know what's. Yo, what's the problem? Why don't you, yo, what's up, bro? Like, why don't y'all buy, like, you can, it's funny. It's the women are saying, I'm for sale. The men are saying, no, I want to love you. But back in the day, it was like, nah, like, why buy the cow if the milk is free? But now it's like, no, I know the milk is free, but I still want the cow. Like, you niggas is retarded, bro. Like, I shouldn't say that. But it's just like, I can't, and I've always stood on this, and I'm standing in this, bro. I'm standing in this. Not every situation is different, but the ones you guys are going crazy over, you should be more mad at the man who's laughing louder than the woman who's actually being dead serious deep inside. Dead ass, bro. Dead ass, bro. Yo, bro, like a lick is a lick. You understand? You can't play. You can't knock the player. You know what I mean? You can't knock the player. I mean, you can't knock the game. However it go. Regardless, though, I'm upset with her still. But she's only enabled by the men that allow her to do that. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. I grew up on the big pimping. But then again, I can't even say that because Boss Man D-Lo's out here going through a transitional situation. So it's like, but anyways, that's a whole nother story. It's like, yeah, like. I don't know, man. She ain't even 5, bro. The F 2 out of 10. That's not even about that. The attitude is what makes it that. You know what I mean? Otherwise, she could be a very beautiful person, especially when you're getting married to somebody. That's what really matters anyway. Looks are like. I mean, if you can get both, that's great. And usually if you're marrying somebody, because the inside is so damn compatible with what you got going on, like it makes everything look so much better. But let me tell you what this situation ends up into. Since we on the subject, I wasn't even gonna play this video. But you know what? I think it's relevant, and I was supposed to play it. Oh, here it's right here. Perfect. Okay, look at this video. Real quick. Look at this video. This is very relevant to what we just watched. Look at this.
Times divorce, 4 times. Let's see, let's go. Tell me, what do you want to know?
What is the most toxic thing that you've ever done?
Okay, let's do this. All right, take them to court, and then get a good divorce lawyer, of course. Take them for half of the retirement. Take them half of their property, and then fight them for higher child support, okay? And a couple of years from now, hit you up for more child support every 3 years. Every 3 years, you go up from maybe 200 to 300 to 400 to 500. You bring it up to $2,000 per child. Per child. But I got one child right here. Kaylin right here. Her daddy paying child support for her, of course. It always.
Whew, okay, there's a lot to that's the daughter right there. Literally said, "Hey daughter, come get in the frame. Hey, this is my bag. This is my bag, guys. This is what I use to get money." Literally. Anyways, so there's so much to actually break down here because I want to talk about the marriage part and I also want to talk about the child support part, but I just want to be brief about it because like I said, I wasn't planning on watching this video, but briefly, 4 times. Oh, damn, I'm not even in camera, bro. Hold on a second, man. Let me get right. Oh, I got to go over here. Okay, 4 times. You understand? You got 4 times. So 4 men went through the same situation knowing that there was a man prior that had an issue. Now, I'm not saying Shorty can't find love again after a problem, but at least somebody, I promise you, somebody who's this loud doesn't just let it come out during a random street interview with a few drinks in their system. You understand? Not like this. Not somebody that's literally saying, hey, look at my bag. This is my daughter. This is how I get money. He pays child support. I got a whole scheme. We started at 200. Now we at 2,000. You understand? So, you know, it's like, yeah, it's so easy to talk shit about her, and which is well deserved, which, you know, we must, you know what I mean? Like, she does deserve all of the tongue lashings that come her way. But it's just like the way to stop it is to not accept it. You understand? The second husband should have asked a lot of questions. The third husband should have, actually no, the second husband should have protected himself. The third husband should have did the same. And the fourth husband should have said, no, I'm okay. You understand? And yeah, man, and that's the only way we get away from this. You understand? But the more and more, like I don't know. It's just the stuff seems obvious to me when I see when I hear stories of like, yeah, man, like we was together for like 10 years and out of nowhere, like she said I just don't satisfy her anymore, or like something like that's different. Like I could feel more sympathy for that guy. Like, damn, bro, like she just left you. Like after all that time, did you have a prenup? Or like how old are the kids? Like what's going on? But you know what I mean? But like when it's just like, yeah, man, I wifed her, but she told me she didn't want to obey me in our vows, but I still went through with it. It's like, yo, bro, I'm too busy worried about the person who was together and now all of a sudden just lost the love of his life out of nowhere and feels like he just don't belong anywhere. You understand? There's levels to this is all that I'm trying to say. You understand? And when they make it this easy, it's just like, sheesh Louise, bro, just give them, just pay them. I think men need to start embrace like we need to start separating lust and love. That's our problem, bro. We're not using our brains right, and it's messed up because we're literally in the like, dog, niggas used to pray for like they just selling it like, oh word, I don't even gotta fucking try and figure you out, like, you know what I mean? And then whenever you fall in love, you fall in love. But it's just like this should be like the golden age, bro. Like what's wrong with you, nigga? Like, bro, these chicks is out here literally saying, yo, bro, this is my price. Like, what's up? Like, you don't got to talk to him. You got to take him on dates. You don't got to do nothing, bro. You just, you know what I mean? Get it popping. And then, like, the time that you save, you can really be developing yourself, being a better person for the person that you actually want to be with in the future. Why are you guys hustling backwards? I don't understand, bro. Anyways, I'm not, now your boy getting overly stimulated. Yo, I had a rough day. I'm not gonna hold you. Yo, bro, I'm about to start using this page for violence, as a matter of fact. I'm not gonna wait, not literally. Like, actually, we'll get into that later or whatever. Regardless, though. Anyways, so boom. All right, we got that video right there. Oh wait, is anybody even in the building, bro? Where y'all at, man? Are y'all here? Nah? All right, that's cool. Hey, man, we shaking and baking, moving and grooving at the... Oh, okay. I see some... All right. I see some laughing emojis. Anyways, so boom. We got... oh, wait, how long have we been in here for? You know I got to keep it right, keep it tight, and on time while we live. You understand? 27 minutes already? Jeez, Louise Delarice. Ugh. All right. Okay. All right. Listen, man, guys, before I get out of here, you know, I'm about to, y'all are going to start seeing a little bit more changes, coming from this channel. I'm about to start, I'm a very personal, I enjoy my privacy, but at the same time, like, it's getting harder and harder to keep it, to keep myself private. So, you know, if I'm out there, I'm just gonna go full throttle and out there. And the reason why I say that is I feel like I'm being forced to. There's a lot of different things going on, and I feel like with a platform like mine, although I may not be the biggest dog in town, but I'm definitely dog enough to stop certain businesses and people from doing bad things and taking advantage of people. And I'm also big enough and dog enough to uplift certain businesses and people that are doing things and that we can have a light shined on. So I feel like I got some personal stuff going on that's forcing me to engage in things that you guys may not be familiar with in the channel. And don't worry, if you see any videos, those videos aren't for you. That's for just people within my city, within my community that may be interested in a particular thing. And you know, I come from a small city, so you know what I mean. If I'm about to hit 10 million views, so I might as well shine some light where it needs to be shined, and then and expose some people that need to be exposed. You know what I mean? Some people definitely rubbing me the wrong way in real life, and yeah, man, I'm about to use my page I'm about to use my page for my benefit in real life. You know what I mean? So just come on with me in this journey, and we still gonna upload. Hopefully I don't have to do nothing crazy, but yeah, man, I'm getting ready to to violate some people and uplift some others, because I just need to balance it out, you know what I mean, for my sanity. But y'all should see more about what I'm talking about. Hopefully not, but if you do, you know what I mean, like, remember I said it here first. Regardless, though, that's what I wanted to say. I appreciate your viewership. 30 minutes. I didn't want to be here that long. You know, oh, Jill of All Trades is in the building. What up, Jill of All Trades? Hey, we in the building, man. Shout out to everybody watching me on the rewind, man. You know the vibes. Like and subscribe at the same damn time, man. It's time for me to skirt up out of here. You know what it is, man. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Breathe easy, man. I'm out of here.